Welcome back to Dolor Factor Live. Of course, we're talking about why is it more acceptable for men to be unfaithful, whichever way that you want to use about, okay? And lots of emotions and everything was going through, but here's a question that I want to pose to you. Something that one of the viewers have said. They're asking, is flirting cheating, especially now with technology? And since we've been accused of not letting Mike talk, Mike, can you answer that question, please?
Well, I don't think flirting is cheating. I think flirting can lead to cheating. You know, if you see a woman, she's attractive, and you say hello today, another time you say hi, you know, I mean, you develop a friendly kind of relationship. That is not cheating, but if one is not careful and if the woman is accommodating, then it could lead to, you know, an emotional dependence between the two of you, which could gravitate into a physical dependence and which could degenerate into cheating.
So to cheat, you actually have to be physically participating in the relationship.
Well, there can be emotional cheating. I think if you're negating your wife's emotional needs and supplying the emotional needs, you know, support to the emotional needs of the other person, that is cheating, really, you know.
So it doesn't always have to be a sexual relationship with the other person. For example, I always feel that if you always commend somebody, you really look nice, wow, and I'm there, you ain't telling me nothing, and I'm with you, we're walking on the road, and you see somebody, wow, I love what you're wearing today. To me, that's cheating on my, not emotion, but what is mine? What is due to me? Why aren't you telling me how beautiful I look? And every time, so are you playing on my emotions?
I see. I hear where you're coming from. But okay,
I feel cheated when you do that. You may not be cheating on me, but I feel cheated.
That's another way of looking at it. Yes. All right. So just to recap, because we haven't got that much time, if what we ask the question directly, then why is it more acceptable for men to cheat than women? Mike, your answer would be?
Because of the patriarchal order. You know, the patriarchal order, man is in control, basically. It's a man's world. That is the thinking of the majority of men, unfortunately. Yes. And if we are real about it, you know, we will see that men have a lot of power compared to women. Yes, in a real sense. Just think of the Bible. Who wrote the Bible? And you will see.
There's no proof.
Well, the vast majority of the apostles.
Yes.
Women. The Gospels, you know. So from that point of view, and the whole Jewish, you know, the Bible, the Old Testament comes from the Jewish culture. And the Jewish culture is extremely patriarchal. Even the whole view of God being male.
Yes.
You know?
I hear you. Who would have thought that all those things would influence modern day life when you do these things without even thinking about that? Rose, how would you answer that question then?
I would say that we women are encouraging men to cheat. Unless if it's a homosexual, they would cheat with another man. But it is with another woman that a man cheats. And most times the women know that these men are married. They know that these men are in a serious common law relationship or in a steady relationship, and yet we make ourselves available to this man. So we become our worst enemies because we support what the men do instead of standing as women and say, no, you have your wife, go, and but we encourage it. And we, the wives now, or the women in the relationship, instead of standing and saying, look, I will not tolerate this. I have been emotionally abused for too long. Because when you physically go with another woman, I get emotionally abused. And I cannot take it. Now let's talk about it. Let's discuss it. I can have 100 children. I will sit and say to you, look, let's talk about this because it is affecting me. It's affecting the way I parent the children. It is affecting the way I treat you. Because I could have done so much more. And then you hear other people say, do. If you were doing more, he would not have gone out. Hello? No.
Let's just go to the phone line. Okay?
Oh, we have a call?
Yes,
Okay.
we have a call. Hello, good night. Welcome to Dolor Factor Live.
Hello, good night.
Good night.
Right.
I would understand a lot with Miss Mikey when she said about women like ourselves encourages others to cheat. But I have a problem with the men that call themselves daddies. When they meet this woman that is in need of, to help her and to give her helping hand, they have to sleep with her. They want something from her. And sometimes maybe Miss Mikey might not agree, but because of the situation, they are forced to do it because they see the eye of the dollar is coming for the help. I feel that some daddies, some husbands, some fathers should look into this and say, no, let me help you. Let me see what I can do for you. I'm not asking you to go to bed with. This is my point.
I'm a little... I am not, are you still on the line?
Yes, I am.
Okay, good. I am a little confused as to what you were saying. You were saying that the daddies are asking who to sleep with who.
Okay. My point is that sometimes I would
Yes.
agree that women like ourselves
Yes.
are enemies of
Okay.
ourselves.
Okay.
The men, sometimes the men might approach them.
Yes.
And maybe this woman is in need of $1 maybe to take care of her children. I'm not saying all,
Yes.
some of them.
Yes.
And sometimes I would like the men to see that this woman is in need of, and I don't have to sleep with you. I don't have
Oh,
to
I
have
see what you
sex
mean.
with you
Yes.
to give you $1
Okay.
to help your situation.
Right.
But sometimes the women don't want to have sex with the men, you know. But because of the help they see that they can get, they sleep with the men. But that is not something they really want to do.
Yeah, well, this is rough, if we have to get money to feed our children, this is where we have to go. It's a bit sad, and I hope that women listening here this evening will look at that situation and say, is this what I want for myself? Because it is a form of prostitution. Once you are being paid for sex, it is a prostitution. So I am hoping that they will get creative. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm being realistic here, but I'm hoping that they will find an alternative way to get $1 to feed this child.
Yes, I could agree with you.
Yes.
But when we have these young people,
Yes.
these young people that gonna have the unwanted sex and get pregnant to this little innocent child,
Yeah.
that they don't even, you know, you really have to be in this situation
Yes.
to see what a lot of the young people go through.
Yeah.
They do things they don't want to. It's true. When we're not in the situation, we see things
Yes.
otherwise.
Yeah. That's why
Because
young
you now
people.
would see it's a
Yeah.
form of prostitute.
Yeah.
On the other hand, they will not see it a form of prostitute at the time they need.
Oh,
But maybe
yeah.
after, they would see the way you're saying it
Okay.
now.
So that's why young people must really, before they go and engage in any sexual encounter, they must know exactly what the repercussions can be. If I have this action, what will be the consequence? So that's for another show, but I think that we have to be so very careful. But thanks for your call.
You're very much welcome.
Thank you.
Right, well, there's just so much going on here, and I wish that we had some more
Yes,
time, and
yes.
unfortunately we cannot. But I have to do what everyone's expecting us to do, and I'm going to give, let me see, Rose, I'm going to give you this bag. This is the question number 1, and Mike, this is for question number 2. Question number 1, name the country of my birth and the country I call home. The answer is, I was born in England, so we were taken UK or England or London, and the place I call home, of course, is St Lucia.
So you want me to?
Yes, just tell us who it is.
Oh, Pamela. Leonti?
Okay, well, we have...
I think
we
it's
have
Pamela Leonti.
All right, well, Pamela, you are going to be getting this really lovely... I mean, I don't want to give it away. I want to keep it. I want to keep it.
Yes.
Let me see if I can sweet talk if I can keep it. Okay, you're going to get this. It's a lovely little tokens from the UK, things that I enjoy and I miss when I'm in St Lucia, but I thought I'd bring something back for one of our Dolor Factor fans as a thank you. Now, the second question. Name the lady or company that provided DFL's first birthday cake. And if you win, you and a friend will have some birthday cake with the DFL team. And Mike, the answer, of course, is Esther Bryce or Tats Cakes, which is based in Viewport.
Okay. And the winner is Diana Paul.
Okay, Diana, you're going to be contacted by Thea shortly, and you and a friend will be joining us whilst we cut that cake. And also, remember I said to you, Dolor Factor fans are going to be invited to cut the cake with us at a very lovely location, of course, Tapas on the Bay. We're going to be celebrating. So if you're not a DF fan, well, sorry you missed out. So I want to say thank you both, Rose and Mike, for being with us. The time has really flown by.
Yes, I find, really.
And we still haven't responded to half the stuff is here, but
Yes.
thank you so much for being with
Most
us.
welcome.
And I really
pleasure.
enjoyed the short excerpt of your book.
Yes,
It was really nice.
my
Thank you
pleasure.
very much.
Yes, thanks.
Right, people, if you didn't see all of this show or you'd like to catch up with any of our other shows, visit www.dbstvstlucia.com to watch the programs again. And don't forget to tell your family abroad. They can also watch a live stream at dbstvstlucia.com. I was surprised to learn the amount of UK viewers we have. I appeared on a TV show there and many viewers rang to say hello, asking me for Maria and Thea. It was just amazing. Remember, you also have access to all DBS's live shows, including the news packages on the DBS website. As I leave, why not spoil yourself this weekend? After the cold of the UK, I'm heading to Touch Therapies in Redway, where they have a special treat for you. And if you visit Touch Therapies throughout October, you also get an opportunity to win another treatment free, courtesy of Dolor Factor Live. Also, if you visit AF Valmont, Sisson's Infinity Colour Shop, MAC Cosmetics, Organica, Health Supplements and Whole Foods, Farron's Dairy or Cecilia's Institute, you will also get an opportunity to win a free gift courtesy of our sponsors and Dolor Factor Live. All you need to do is answer a simple question. You will know the answer and put your name and contact details in a box near the till. In that same vein, why not join in as St Lucia hosts Elevate Yourself, the second annual health and wellness retreat. It started today and ends Sunday, the 7th of October. All right, leading experts, including actress and best-selling author Lindsay Wagner. Yes, Lindsay Wagner. She will be there. She'll be offering tips and advice, doing wellness seminars, beachside fitness clinics, health cooking demonstrations, and even sunrise mediation. Well, you know what? Meditations, I say. But you know what? It's not too late to get involved. Contact SLTB for more information. And remember, this Saturday, join Clinton Reynolds and Maria Fontanelle on the Press Club for a discussion of the week's headlines following the DBS Evening News. Plus, Tekla de Turville has a great course on at the end of this month. It's called How to Sell Well. So visit Celestial Self-Development Center in Sanssouci or their website, celestialsdc.com. celestialsdc.com, or contact us and we'll give you more information. Next week on DFL, another Viewer's Choice program. St Lucia has so many single professional women. What's the cause? Our viewers want to know whether men are afraid of them or whether these women are less feminine and therefore not as attractive. Rose, stop laughing. It would be nice to hear the men's view on this topic. St Lucia has so many single professional women. What is the cause? Are men afraid of us? Oh, whoops, have I let the cat out of the bag? Or are these women less feminine? Am I less feminine? In closing, let me say this. As we've heard tonight, infidelity is a result of many things, and whether you dislike admitting this or not, in St Lucia and many parts of the world, it's just something that is just there. It just seems to happen. Now, why does it seem more acceptable for a man to cheat than the woman? Well, there've been, from different points of view, it seems that we actually agree that it's more acceptable for a man to cheat. However, men and women are equally likely to have an affair if the opportunity presents itself. Although times have considerably changed since those dark, almost socially lawless days of the late 19th and early 20th centuries, the social restrictions placed on women back then still exist to some extent today. There are still many men who feel it is their right to restrict, control, and physically and mentally abuse their wives or partners despite what the law says. These types of abusive men will go ahead and cheat on their partners by having affairs or sleeping around if they choose. They know their partners are unlikely to report them to the authorities for the abuse, and women are too afraid to do anything about it. They're too afraid of the consequences. These men also know their partners will not dare to cheat on them for the very same reasons. Why is it more acceptable for men to be unfaithful than women? Could it be because in our own way, we've all just accepted it? After all, we all form society. Think about it. Why should you? Because DFL asked you to. Thank you for watching Dolor Factor Live. On behalf of our guests, Rose and Mike Overteen, the DFL team and DBS, good night and God bless.